Yo, what is up? It is 10:09 p.m. and I'm recording this video to just have a conversation with myself that you're welcome to join. I'm currently in New Jersey at my parents' place and I'm about to leave tomorrow morning to start driving back to the Midwest to Indiana where I'm living and studying at a university to get my PhD. I've been home for the past 2.5-ish weeks, almost 3 weeks, because that was the break time. And now it's time. Not that I don't work during the break, but like I do. But it's time to go back and start the second semester, which, bro, like honestly, like going back this time, I'm right now in this moment, I'm just feeling so close to my true self and like being, oh man, oh, it's been so nice being near my family. Like this has been honestly the best trip that I've had coming home. And I think in a lot of ways, I'm like getting emotional just thinking about it because in a lot of ways it's because I've grown so much and I've gotten so spiritually attuned that I can also just like reflect back on some of my past experiences with my family and my parents, and like it just brings out so much joy, so much gratitude for everything that we went through together, even like all the bad times, because honestly those were so necessary to create the bond that we have now. And when I moved away for college when I was 18, it was honestly, I was happy to move because I was like, yo, I really want to like leave my leave the space where my parents are like telling me to do things, or just being home living in with parents and sisters. I really just wanted to leave that space so I could grow up by myself and like live as an adult type shit. Now my sister doesn't live here anymore with us, of course. She got married and her own place and everything. But yeah, no. So this trip back home, it was just so grounding, so nice, and now I'm like, damn, bro, like I have to go back, and it's just, I'm feeling like shit about going back, low key, because I'm like, I live in Indiana by myself right now, looking to get a roommate, but currently by myself, and it's not like I enjoy my solitude and I do my things, whatnot, but I do miss that sort of like community kind of thing where I have people that I can speak to about things that are not just like, work related or like shallow conversations, basically. And honestly, like I've come to realize like family is it's always been a, it's always been an important aspect in my life, but now I appreciate it more than ever, which makes me really happy. Like it makes me really glad that I got to this point. Like that's so, oh, that's that's a rich, fulfilling part of life. And to think that you can love people unconditionally, like regardless of what their opinions are sometimes or some of their habits, but like be there for them and they do the same for you. Like that kind, like finding, dude, this is like probably one of the best gifts that we can receive as humans, and I just feel so utterly blessed and grateful that I feel sad that I have to leave. Like how can I feel sad and be happy that I'm sad because I have such a like meaningful life? Like that makes no sense to me, but it's this is also the part about like human emotions and the spectrum of it that fascinates me so much, because I'm like, we can experience striking depths, sorry, we can experience striking contradicting emotions at the same time simultaneously. That is just wow, it just wow. And even though I don't want to go back, like I understand that it's part of my journey. Like that's what I have to do right now. And I didn't actually think this in my head until I started saying it out loud, which is why these videos are a way to reflect. But I'm talking to my future self because the thing is that, bro, the way that I'm feeling right now, where I feel like I don't want to go back, or like I want to do different things, and double thinking the PhD situation and the environment that I'm in there, it's the same kind of thought process that I went through when I first joined my healthcare tech job 2 years ago in 2022. Like there were certain times where I came back for vacation for like a few days at home, and I'd be telling my mom and dad like, yo, like honestly, like right now I just want to quit and come back home next week and just like stay here and like figure shit out, but I just can't do that job anymore. And still I went back, did a few more months, and then said the same thing and did a few more months, it, but then it got to a point where I just understood why I needed to be in those situations, why I needed to be in that job, and all of that worry and the those resentful emotions of not wanting to do it, just like they were there, but suddenly it just didn't seem like that was going to be the factor that's going to control my life anymore. And that shift is a powerful one, and I think that's what I just did right now by just talking these things out loud. Like, I don't want to go back, but I understand it's part of my journey now, and it's gonna. And then I have to think about this, right? Like, even this trip was so meaningful because of the inner work that I did, and I grew in so many ways thanks to being there, being in solitude, being really focused on work things, and also figuring out side projects. That's what I gotta continue to do. So, yeah, I mean, okay, now that we've talked that out loud, I am feeling like I'm also excited to go back in that regards. But yeah, dude, I'm gonna miss my family so much, and even like seeing some of my old friends from college, it was just, no, I this was a really great trip, and I'm gonna cherish it, and I'm excited to go back and make new memories, and then come back and visit again. Like I can't wait, because life from here, the more I realize these learnings, the more I embody these learnings, and actually I can see that play out in real life. I'm just like, yo, I just want to see how much more I can learn, how much more I can derive from my experiences, and keep going to create even more life that feels meaningful to me. And future me, the thing is, you're probably gonna watch this like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years down the line, right? And if you're trying out something new, or if you're just on a new journey right now, I just want you to know that whatever you're feeling in terms of not wanting to do it, or if you feel like, you're feeling mixed feelings because something's difficult or challenging, or just doesn't seem like it's aligned with you right now, bro, forget it. Just trust wholeheartedly, just trust that it is, because it genuinely is, and it's going to continue to help you and prepare you for the things that are about to come next in your life. And that is probably one of the, I can't, sometimes I surprise myself, because this is one of the biggest learnings that I've gotten in life. But I'm only 24, yo, that's crazy. Like, why do I know this at 24? Why do I understand this at 24? Like, that also baffles me, because I speak to people my age, I speak to people older than me, and the self awareness is just not common. And I think, I mean, this is a statistic, but I think like only 40 to 50% people in the world have like an inner monologue or something like that. Don't quote me on this though. I could be very wrong, but I think last time I checked Google, it says some shit like that. So considering that, like, mm, I'm hoping, I'm hoping and praying that I continue to find my people in this new year. That's all I was gonna get at. But anyways, let's wrap the video up here because I've expressed what I was feeling, and it is time to finish up some laundry and start packing because the drive starts tomorrow. It's a 12-hour drive. I'm gonna split it into 2 days, so half tomorrow, half on Saturday. And the next time I record a video, the next time you watch a video, you will see me in Indiana. So if you've wow, 11 minutes, and if you made it this far into the video, I just want to say I appreciate you so much. Thank you for tuning in. I hope this raw conversation with myself and my future self really just gives you an insight as to how I self reflect. So I learn from things, and perhaps you can implement some of these questions to ask yourself and figure out some of your life things as well, because self reflection is really a key step in advancing self awareness, of course, but then it's also the key step in continuing to build towards the life that you actually want to create for yourself and that holds meaning and purpose. That is all, folks. I will catch you in the next one.